morning, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for tuning in to another instalment of I Can Do That, the show dedicated to sharing ideas for classroom units of work. I'm your host, Graham Clancy. On today's show, we will be looking at how integration between subjects can be extremely beneficial for a student's learning and understanding. We will be concentrating on the integration between technology and the arts, two seemingly separate disciplines that can be coordinated together to give a captivating exploration of ideas and processes for all students. So let's get started. Today we are focusing our attention on technology and arts, and the lesson plan we have chosen to link these disciplines together is claymation. But what exactly is claymation?
Claymation is the making of a stop-action or frame-by-frame animation. The most familiar productions using these techniques of animation are Gumby, Wallace and Gromit, Chicken Run, A Night Before Christmas, and the winner of Best Animated Short Film category of the 2003 Academy Awards, Harvey Crumpet.
Okay, so we're going to use claymation. But what exactly are the students going to be doing, I hear you say? This unit will work on the concept of the students being part of a movie crew, one which has been given the task to make a claymation film that captures the life cycle of a caterpillar into a butterfly. In every class there will be some children who like to work in a group, some who like to have students mentor one another, while others are more comfortable working alone. In this task, each student will get to work, in part, in the way which they feel most comfortable, while also allowing them to explore the other formats. This is done by a full team meeting at the conception phase, where the students will need to work out a storyboard on the life cycle broken into 5 distinctive sections.
The first phase will start from the egg to a caterpillar breaking free. The second phase will include the caterpillar moving to building a cocoon. In the third phase, the student will need to show the butterfly breaking out of the cocoon. The fourth phase will be the butterfly in flight, then landing on a flower. In the fifth phase, we'll show the butterfly landing on a leaf and laying eggs.
It is due to this structure that the students will be exposed to a wide variety of large and small group dynamics along with individual work. For example, the student making phase 2, the caterpillar into the cocoon, will need to meet with the student making phase 1 to ensure both caterpillars are identical, and with the student completing phase 3 on the characteristics of the cocoon. It is in this way that students will see how they are an important part of a team, yet are still given the freedom to complete the task as individuals. Once each student has completed the photo frames required, they will be put onto a computer, put to music, and then the film will be shown to a grade 1 class that is familiar with the picture book, The Hungry Hungry Caterpillar. Students will learn patience, time management, group work dynamics, as well as a greater understanding of the art of claymation and the technology it takes to bring it to life. A focus will also be upon one of Howard Gardner's multiple intelligence levels, body kinesthetics, which describes the wisdom of the body and the ability to control physical motion. It is important to recognise that there are different essential learning requirements that need to be addressed by the individual disciplines. The action of developing a storyboard and creating the characteristics of the characters within the film meets the ways of working for the arts by allowing students to select and develop ideas for artworks, considering different audiences and different purposes, using arts elements and languages. While the students' presentation of the film to a grade 1 class enables them to present artworks to informal and formal audiences using art techniques, skills, and processes. Students will gain knowledge and understanding of the media criteria by creating still and moving images with sounds and words that are selected to construct media context. The ability to use different settings, including time and space, and for different audiences and purposes, will be developed as the children reconstruct different times within the life cycle. The use of claymation is a great way to help the students understand how to communicate the details of their designs using 2D or 3D visual representation, and the use of the life cycle, which is fixed for all caterpillars, helps with the comprehension and application of planned production procedures by identifying the set sequencing steps. The student's knowledge and understanding of information, material, and systems is satisfied by the fact that the techniques and tools are selected to appropriately manipulate characteristics of resources to meet the designed ideas. It is important to recognize that this unit of work has clearly defined boundaries of the design phase through the creation of the storyboards and character design, the development phase through the physical creation of the characters and the photo taking, and the evaluate phase through the final sequencing and production of the movie. There are a few problems that students may encounter while participating in this unit. They include clay sticking to other clay, making it hard to move and leaving some clay caterpillars stuck to the clay leaves. To prevent this, swap the clay leaves for cardboard ones. Another problem which may occur is the characters are hard to bend without breaking. To prevent this, use some pipe cleaners as framework and wrap the clay around it. Also, make more than one of each character. Students may also discover that when they move the characters, they also move the background, slightly putting it offline. This can be avoided by using some tape on the table to mark the outline of the box. Also use this technique to ensure that the camera is replaced in the same spot if moved. Now we have had a look at how to address some of the problems, let's have a look at what a possible final product might look like. As you can see, the final product will give your students a sense of pride while bringing the students closer together in social communication with one another. Well, that's all we have time for today, but be sure to tune in next time when we have a look at early numeracy techniques. Until then, I'm Graham Clancy. Goodbye for now.